Thank you, Dan. Thank you to IFPRI and the Chicago Council. Yes, all eyes are on the summit. And our institute is in New York, and believe me, the excitement is building. Rachel spoke a bit about climate smart agriculture, which is on track to be one of the major announcements of the Climate Week. And the goal is to have 500 million farmers. I think that might be in part of the stated goal. We'll see, what nothing's been finalized yet. 500 million farmers around the world. How can we make this real, as Rachel is challenging the whole food system? So I have 3 recommendations to go beyond rhetoric. So echoing, I think, a lot of the points that Rachel made. First, all programs should explicitly link mitigation and adaptation. There's been too much siloing of here's the mitigation side, reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, here's the adaptation resilience side, and never the twain really should meet. But in agriculture they do. Case in point, increasing soil carbon sequestration helps on both the increasing droughts, which are already occurring, projected to be worse, as well as the heavy downpour side already occurring in many parts of the world and projected. So we have to literally, I think, impose some pretty strict rules here. Everything has to take everything, both mitigation and adaptation, into account. I think also every agricultural investment, I know we're going to get to this in the questions later, but I wanted to get this point out at the beginning. We need to have an ex-ante climate change analysis. That includes the climate, that includes the biophysical aspects on crops and livestock, and includes the socioeconomic implications of any program beforehand, so that it's like an environmental impact statement. Just now, climate change on both the mitigation, on the emissions side, and on the resilience side, every investment has to have this lens added in. Finally, and this is something I definitely want to talk to the finance people in the room about, is that I think we have to change the relationship to science, because I think there's a danger that basically the scientists have brought forward the recommendation to the general society. So we have all the heads of state coming to New York, and there's a tendency to say, thank you scientists, check, we've got it, we'll take it from here. This will not work with climate change, because the climate system is evolving. We don't know exactly what it will be. And therefore, in every project also that is funded, I believe we need to have basically a science and research tax or fund. And then we need to actually use this in every project to fund the genetics research, the management research, the modeling research we need, the observational research we need. So those are my recommendations to the summit.
Great, great, and very specific, and I think that's helpful.